So G is for ground, T is a trader, and E is Earth as usual. Anything else? No, that's it. And of course, you have the attraction of the moon and so on. But what do you mean?
Wind resistance?
Oh, wind, yes, yeah. But that would be friction. Though it's not from the ground, it would be from air. So what would you, so you're looking for this guy here. So how can we find it?
Well, we know that that is proportional to the acceleration of the trailer.
Correct? So if you take an XY system of coordinates, you can write, so of course the acceleration, or the net force is directed that way. We know that these two forces must cancel each other because there is no motion along the vertical. So we know that we have an acceleration which is that way. And can we find the acceleration?
Just kinematics.
Just using kinematics. So this can be known. So now how do you make the connection? Exactly. So yesterday we had the force and we found the velocity and so on. Here, with kinematics, we can find the acceleration, and from that you find the force using F equal ma. So it's the same thing, but in the reverse order. So how do you find the acceleration? You have time in there given to you. So what is the magic formula when time is not given to you?
V final squared equals V initial squared minus 2.
Exactly.
Change x.
So you can say V final square minus V initial square is equal to 2, the acceleration that we are looking for, and then times x final minus x initial. So do we know everything except the acceleration?
Yep.
Yeah. So this is going to be V final 0 because it comes to a stop. This is, we want to say 40, it's 20.
Cái đó là 1 km trên giây đúng không? Bây giờ rồi đâu.
And xf minus x initial is going to be 45 meters. So now it's just a question of finding A. So of course, don't forget to convert 20 into meters per second.
Mét trên giây.
So
Nó ở đó thì
we can find it.
A này nó sẽ là km trên. Giờ mình giờ mình nó được nhắc nói xíu. Square
Well, that's what it's going to be. So I get 0.35. You get that?
Yeah.
0.342.
Yeah, okay.
343.
Okay, 343. Well, actually, yeah, it's 0.34. Yeah.
342.
And with a minus sign, does it make sense? Yes, because it's opposite to the positive x direction. So So now, how do we find F? Well, as we said, the net force is that force of friction. So it's equal to MA. So then we can say F, its component, so in the full F is going to be, so we have that, of course, because this is the net force. So along the x-axis, we're going to get the mass, 250, times minus 0.34. So if I write it this way, it's a component that I'm looking at. I get, say, fx. And of course, fy is 0.
Ủa nhưng mà nó được. À, còn cái gì?
So we get 85.7.
Ở bên khác đâu mà mình ở bên khác phải là Mary Mary
What are the units? Units.
Sao mình nói?
So this one is again a direct application. So of course, don't forget kinematics. And you can see that this formula is very often used. And then we have a new thing, which is F net is equal to MA. That's all. So let's continue with a pulley problem, because on the exam there will be a pulley problem.
That's a derivation of VDV equals ADS.
Right. But we are assuming that A is a constant. So we can do, let me do one that is going to be nice. We can do 25. 25 is more complicated than what you're going to have. So it's a good one. It could be on your homework, I don't remember. Or if it is on your homework, there you go, you have it.
Bốn đúng không? Chỉ là 4. Một phần tư có lượng gì?
So, what's happening here?
Không đọc rồi. Không đọc rồi. Được khối lượng của cái này hả? No. Đừng hưởng cái này. Cái này thì khối lượng này. Cái này. Sự học lý như sao thì cũng có học cái này quên học đã quên.
So that's the situation. So we know the mass of B